What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today with my YouTube channel, Good Talk Gaming, and I'm excited. I saw this game on a Steam sale. I had a bunch of coupons from the new event that's going on, the summer sale event. I saw this game had really great reviews. It looks right up my alley, and it looks like it's up the alley of a lot of the people who watch my channel. So it's a tactical game. It's called For the King. It brings back kind of memories of Dungeons and Dragons. It kind of evokes a lot of the older hexagonal adventure games that I think a lot of you guys will recognize as well. Seems like every time I adjust the audio, man, it goes way back up. Let's lower the volume a little bit. There we go. Okay, but the music is great. I don't want to turn the music off because the music is great. It's very atmospheric. And I haven't gotten a chance to play yet. Let's go ahead and jump in together. I bought this for I think $5. It came with all the DLC and apparently a new DLC as well that involves traveling around on ships. I don't know, but I'm excited. So this seems to be the base adventure for the king. Apprentice level difficulty is what the game is recommending, and I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Right when you load it up, the game gives you a warning that basically you're going to die. So I'm gonna take that to heart, and until we get a little bit better at the game, apprentice level is fine with me. Solo game mode. We're doing For the King. Battle against chaos in a story-driven adventure as you attempt to solve the king's murder and restore order to the land. As an apprentice, these are our kind of like game modifiers. We're not getting as much lore, whatever that means. Chaos frequency is higher. I guess enemies will spawn more. 6 life pool, economy inflation of 80%. Probably affects the buying and selling prices. Stat bonus, we get a little bit of a stat bonus for playing on apprentice. Max focus bonus of +1. Don't know what that is yet. Enemies are only at 90% health as opposed to 100%, I suppose. In turn health gain, yes. Okay, so we heal, I guess, at the end of turn a little bit. And our starting items, we get a little bit of extra gold, God's Beard, Golden Root, Tender Pouch, and Old Boots. Cool. And just a quick look at some of the other adventures. There's a Frost adventure. Into the Deep, I think, is the new one, where you get on a ship, travel around. Dungeon Crawl, Hildebrandt's Cellar, and then Gold Rush, which I think is a multiplayer only mode. But we're going to go for the base mode. We're going to go for the King. Let's do it, y'all. And I think here we get to create our own characters. I kind of went about this far, and that's it. And then I stopped here. I'm excited, though. So the game is recommending us to go Blacksmith, Hunter, Scholar. And I'm definitely going to stick with that. We can check out the class info. See what their general stats are. If anything, if it'll show us anything as we mouse over. This looks like it could be melee damage. This could be hit points. Intelligence. This might be agility, or this might be agility. This might be... I don't know. I don't know what all these are, but the fact that the hunter has these 3 in high regard, and the blacksmith has these 2 in high regard, and the scholar has this, and this, insight maybe, is pretty fitting to, I think, every RPG I've ever played. So I think anyone who plays RPGs will understand all of these types of things. But let's read the blacksmith. Though lacking experience in combat, the blacksmith knows armor. Sometimes turning toward the enemy lets the armor absorb what would have been a staggering blow. Passive skill is steady. He starts with a blacksmith hammer, a simple iron shield, and 11 gold. The hunter. The hunter is fast, precise, and watchful, skilled at avoiding danger while traveling overland or underground. The hunter attacks with deadly accuracy in combat. Elite sneak, elite trap evasion, energy boost, cold shot, a hunting bow of hermit grass, and 8 gold. While other heroes are keeping fit or maintaining their weapons, the scholar's nose is buried deep in books. Ceaseless study keeps the mind sharp and ever ready to make sure strike in the tangle of combat. So he or she gets refocus, and then scholar's book, teleport scroll, and 10 gold. So now we get the option to customize our heroes, and I already have an idea of what I want them to look like. Because I kind of, like I said, I did this earlier. Leave them in the blacksmith outfit with the horn helmet. You can have a backpack. Give them a darker tint here. There we go. That's our blacksmith, and his name I decided was going to be Roland. That's the name of a blacksmith in a fantasy book series I read many years ago. And let's see, for the hunter, I want to have a male hunter. That's the hunter's gear. We'll leave him in that. You see some of the different stuff we can put him in. Let him carry the furs. Change his color perhaps to like a forest green. That looks good. And there we go. And this is going to be... Oh, what was I going to name this guy? Let's go with Sigmund. That's fine with me. And this lady can be our scholar. That's the scholar's outfit. We'll leave that. Keep her with a backpack. And for the color... I mean, the red kind of looks cool. She's very pink. Test out the different skin tones. Let's give her a different hairstyle, maybe. Something blue. And we'll name her Mira. Alright, so some pretty simple names. And hopefully I kind of made them look very different so that they'd be easy for me to remember in case we do future playthroughs. So Roland, Sigmund, and Mira. Here we go. The brink of chaos. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once peaceful kingdom of Fahrul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy and ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving Queen Rosamund has called for Fahrul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of the chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumors of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. 3 would-be heroes meet in Orton to begin their quest. You can see the castle in the background burning. This is probably going to be a lot of reading for me, guys. So hopefully you don't mind my reading. I'll do my best. So, Rosamund, Queen of Fahrul. First, the wizard Vexor vanishes. Then my own husband was slain in his palace. You may be the last hope of Fahrul. The old, like Jafar did it, storyline. Woodsmoke. Seek out Hildebrandt in Woodsmoke. You will be told how best to aid our efforts. Your quest has begun. Strive against this chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it. Our objectives are to go to Woodsmoke in the Guardian Forest. Okay. I'm assuming the game is going to teach me what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so we're rolling. So this is very like D&D. Roland definitely has the lowest movement, I think, of the 3. 83 here, 75 here. He's got 61, if that's what these symbols mean. Master of Tutorial, Royal Tutor. And we're going to do the tutorial, of course. I need to know what's going on. And you guys, I'm sure, if you're playing this game vicariously through me, you'll appreciate the tutorial. So turn start. Movement points determine how far you can travel and are gained by testing your quickness stat. The amount of slots tested depends on terrain, weather, and buffs. More info. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be a pretty deep game, I can tell. Some of this I might read a little bit quietly to myself. Feel free to do the same. Okay. If we cross something like poison, it'll affect us as we pass through. If we pass through an enemy, we have to fight them immediately. That's good to know. And if we want to encounter something to interact with some sort of special tile, we need to land on it. And not all encounters are on the world map. Okay. Good to know. So the battlefield. Okay, we'll save this for when we get to it. I don't know if the game necessarily wants us to go there. We can definitely reach the Beastman Raider. But maybe we should be going more towards the tribute? I don't know. Let's go here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why didn't everyone come with us? Friends or foes on highlighted hexes will join in combat. Ambush an enemy to isolate them in combat and gain initiative, or sneak past them to avoid combat. Hmm. When a character lands on an enemy hex, they must select one of the following options. Fight, ambush, sneak, retreat. Okay, so we don't want to try and ambush with Roland because he's a blacksmith, I feel like. So we're just going to have to fight straight up. If we were attacking, I guess, with our other characters... I'm just concerned because it looked like our other guys didn't come with us. This is a Beastman Raider. Beastmen with the greatest martial prowess are chosen to lead raiding parties into civilized lands. Yeah, let's fight. Okay, so it looks like only 2 of us were pulled in? I don't understand. I don't understand why all 3 aren't fighting. And there also appears to be whatever a forest nibbler is. Action slots. Each action slot tests one of your 7 main stats. The higher your stat, the better chance of success. Strength, vitality, speed, intelligence, talent, awareness, and luck. Okay. When hovering over the action button, the stat to be tested and how many times it is to be tested is shown above the button. Simple tasks test fewer slots, while difficult tasks test more. In general, a character's odds of successfully rolling a slot is the value of their stat as a percentage. For example, a character with a stat of 80 strength has an 80% chance of rolling each slot successfully in a strength-based action. Some combat actions are inherently risky or difficult to pull off and will penalize a player's stat. Pay attention. Okay. So, this is the order of operations, I'm guessing. Use focus. That's our player level. That's our resistance, armor, evasion. Pipe level? I don't know what that is. We could flee, snipe shot. It ignores armor. How much armor does this guy have? Immune to bleeding, immune to stun, immune to daze. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not sure what I just did. Oh, I used focus, I think. Okay. 5 splash damage. That seems good. What is focus? I need to understand where that's coming from. If that's costing us something, if that's a gauge that we can use. We could taunt, but I'm more interested in doing the splash damage. And hopefully that does 5 damage here. It didn't. Okay. Any ailments, buffs, and debuffs that a character has are shown next to their portrait. Learn more about each of the effects and how to cure them in the encyclopedia. Understood. So we're bleeding. Enemy info. Enemy info is shown at the top of the screen. Enemy health is shown on the right in red. Got it. Big number. Enemy level is shown on the left. 0. Armor, resistance, and immunities are shown beneath their health bar if present. Understood. So I guess they don't have any armor. So like a snipe shot trying to ignore their armor is just a waste. So here we would want to just go for a standard attack. And we can kind of speed this up a little bit just by clicking. So we got 5 gold coins. And we picked up some boots. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what the share mechanic does. I would have thought that it was all kind of the same. So it looks like our group doesn't really have to travel together. We still have one movement we can move here. Oh no, another enemy. Why isn't our scholar involved in these fights? I don't know. Okay, focus. These are focus points. I get it now. How do we recover them though? This enemy has resistance. Resistance is represented by the purple shield underneath the health bar. Resistant enemies will block the value of their armor for all magical attacks. Physical and piercing attacks are unaffected. Understood. So it's like a spell shield. If this works, it should kill her. Yeah, so that was using his... Was that using his awareness for those attacks? So he was basically getting 80% or 83% rolls on that, I guess. And he landed all of them, so he did the maximum 7 damage, which was her HP. So because we're sharing, we're splitting the gold. So we can go into this town, see what their services are, replenish our focus, remove curses, okay. The marketplace. Weapon cards show which stat and how many times it will be tested when attacking. Try to match weapons with your character's strongest stat to increase your effectiveness in battle. Hold shift to see more info about each special attack. Okay. So we've got hide boots here. A torch does damage. Teleport scroll. Simple loot. I'm sure that's if we had a minstrel in our party. We can gain evasion with hermit grass. We picked up one of these. That cures poison, bleeding, or all elemental effects. Golden root replenishes our focus. God's beard replenishes our HP. So a pipe here costs 18. And it looks like it just increases the effectiveness of items, perhaps? And yeah, we can't afford any of this yet. I guess we could buy some hide boots. Where's our gold? We're sitting at 14 gold. Gives us +1 HP regeneration. That seems pretty good. +2 vitality. I'm not willing to spend gold yet. Huh. Kill the Chaos Acolyte in the Guardian Forest. Go show kill the bandit in the Guardian Forest. We get a tinfoil hat. It's pretty funny. Capture the Goblin Shaman. In Stone Hero and return it. Can we not just take all of these quests? How do we take them? I'm not seeing like a accept. Okay. Maybe that comes later. Okay, and now I have no idea what to do. I think I am... What am I tabbing through? How do I select my other heroes? Lord, guys, this is why you always pre-play a game, so you know what you're doing. It feels like... Yeah, we need to pass the turn. We can convert movement points into HP. That's important. I just really feel like I need to understand why Mira wasn't in combat with us. Maybe scholars don't fight, but I find that hard to believe. Yeah, so maybe I just end the turn. But I would hate to end the turn if we were supposed to move with these guys and we didn't. Okay, in turn, I guess. We're going to learn together. So now it's Sigmund's turn. Okay. And he can move even further than everyone else. And he can come here to get whatever this stone hero is. Okay, so unlock and purchase upgraded stone heroes in the lore to gain additional benefits. Okay, so let's go into here and see if it'll let us. Maybe because we weren't in the town, we couldn't take the quest. But I think there was something for us to. Yeah, it says we can accept. So stone heroes right here. I'm glad I read this. We can go and get the letter. Yeah, perfect. So that's why reading pays off, kids. Pick up the sealed letter from Stone Hero and then return. Characters move and take their turns individually. When ready, click the hourglass icon to end the current character's turn. If preferred, auto end turn can be enabled in the options menu. An official looking letter. An engraved plaque reads, Madamus Barius. Where are this man's pants? Well, he's wearing a kilt, which is far manlier than any pants. Stone heroes replenish a character's focus and grant XP, but may only be attributed to once. Well, I think yeah, let's just do it. 12 XP. We may end up leveling. One day your deeds will be celebrated as well, hero. Very cool. And now I'm pretty sure that's the end of his turn, and the next turn he'll be able to bring that back. I'm also happy we did it with him, because he may have the farthest movement of anyone we currently have. A secret cove. To purchase or repair ocean vessels. And then glittering mines. It's got a 2 above it. Maybe it's locked, and you can only go in once you're a level 2 hero. I want to explore all this stuff. But our quest right now is to get here, so I think we're going to have to go through the mountains. And I guess we'll go to the secret cove, but we're going to try and get to Woodsmoke first, I think. I don't currently know how to, like, mess with our gear. I see we have these items in our inventory. Here we go. Okay. So cloth shoes and the hunting bow. We've got old boots. Cloth shoes, I think, is what we picked up in that last battle. Alright, cool. We're learning, guys. It's a process. There will be a point in this game, I'm sure, where I'm great at it, but it is not today. A Beastman Warlock. And I don't think we want to go too far off, like, what the game wants us to do. Like, I could go explore all this other stuff, but that might be a mistake. Oh, wow. She has a 5 movement range. And I don't think there's any point to going there, simply because we've already done it. But let's see if there's a quest that she can pick up. Let's also see how much gold she has. She starts with 10. Yeah, I'm not inclined to buy anything. Let's see the quest board. No more quests available in town. Maybe you can only have one at a time. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so the biggest thing I'm not aware of yet is whether or not our characters, since they're separate on the board, whether or not they'll still fight together. And the first battle really confused me. I feel like it's not explaining that well why our group is not together. Okay, so the game expected me to come this way, of course. So the Dark Cave is like a level 1 dungeon, I'm guessing. But it's going to have to take a second. Ooh. Timberwolf camp. Roland can move 4. Oh, we ran into another enemy on the way. Maybe it's a proximity thing. So, I see here, as I'm looking at it, if we engage right now, we basically only pull in our Scholar plus Roland to fight 2 Crow Swarms. Okay. Maybe it's a 3-tile distance? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So like 2 in every direction. So if we stay close, we're safer. I think that makes sense. And I hope we can take these guys on. We have AoE damage with Roland. Alright. Okay, he took 4 there. What does she do? When attacking, odds of success are driven by your character's stats, right? Okay. Perfect rolls are typically required to achieve and attack special abilities. Understood. So they don't have any resistance, and the crows also have very little HP. Standard attack. If she does this right, she'll get a kill. Nice. Not this time. Cool, we got an achievement. Oh, that was a pretty big hit. Okay. Does 5 splash damage, but I guess only if it's perfect. How do we change our targets? Okay, we just click on them. No problem. And if we'll just use smash here. Kill the crow. He is by far and away the most dangerous target. Just not sure why we would ever use Area Blast. Oh, it targets the whole group. Ah, I see. I'm guessing we could use Focus to increase the damage? Alright, perfect. If he had had armor, we would have bypassed it. And he just got a perfect roll on her. That feels pretty bad. Using Focus can be the difference between life and death. Most combat rolls can be focused to guarantee success. Understood. I think it's worth taking the chance here, because even if we missed one of those rolls, we still would have killed him. So she'll collect this because we can use that to heal her. Let's actually use it. And that'll put her up to full health. And then we'll share the gold. And this lowers intelligence, but that's probably fine on Roland. And now he's got a bucket head. I mean, I've had worse things. Alright. +2 movement. Cool. Alright, let's see what they have here. We'll keep the Kraken at bay. I don't even know what that means. A fishing boat deed. Or a merchant boat or a raft. Yeah, we need 40 gold to get a raft so we can start sailing around. We don't have that yet. What are their services? Repair or reclaim a ship? It's okay. We'll just leave. And we'll head back over here. Actually, I might have wanted to leave him there. No, that's fine. Next up is going to be our hunter. I think I'm getting the hang of this game. So let's roll a good roll here. Ooh, that was actually terrible. We needed to hit at least 4 there. That way we could make it back to Orton this turn to retrieve the letter. Oh, we got an energy boost. Not sure how that happened. But everyone in our party is going to get some experience. And Sigmund leveled. He leveled because he went to there and he came back with the quest. So that was plus 18 experience for him. Plus he was in other fights as well. So I'm guessing that's how he leveled. This is the experience bar. I'm seeing it now. 25 experience to get the first level. 70 to get the next. No available quests. Okay. We could buy something. I don't think we need to, though. Yeah, let's just leave. And next turn... Sadly, I don't think we should enter this without our buddy. And it might take him multiple turns to get there. We could try and go, like, kill this wolf here, but I think it'll pull in the Beastman Warlock. Yeah, we should definitely be taking fights, I think. You have found the Black Well, home of the Royal Droll. Defeat the Scourge within before it awakens on the timeline, or be prepared to suffer its effects. Oh, Jesus. What does that mean? It's a level 2... Oh god, it's a level 2 dungeon. Okay, the haunt happens, whatever that means. End of turn. So we're getting near to where I wanted to end today's episode. Yeah, we're going to fight here. Ooh, and he doesn't pull in the Beastman, so that's great. So just a wolf. Okay, just 2 wolves, I guess. And they have a decent amount of HP. They're, oh, 3 of them? So they're not as weak as the crow. But they're fast. Ooh, they landed all of that. Okay. Using belt items. Understood. So we can heal her if we need to. That sucked. I think we only need to use 1 focus here. Man, if we use like all of our focus, we can pretty much guarantee we kill these things. Let's use 1 more focus. Damn, and we didn't get it. A perfect there would have done some serious splash damage. Okay, focus strained. Oh, that's rough. It's a tough call. Whether or not to do the area attack. And if we had got it perfect there, we would have taken out the other wolf. So yeah, I can see... This game is very deep. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Hopefully you guys see I'll get better at the game. Getting that really bad roll in the beginning and only doing 1 damage to each of them really messed us up. And also gambling our focus and failing was pretty tough. Let's give that to Roland. I didn't think he was currently holding any. He is out of movement. She is hurt, but I think she'll regain HP at the beginning of her next turn. We needed a max roll here, and I'm happy to see it. I don't know if he can beat 2 of these by himself. So we might have to go around. Yeah, we're gonna have to go this way. Let's see if she heals at the end of her turn. She didn't seem to. I think it said that you convert unused movement into HP. And if that's the case, let's leave her here. She gained focus and 1 HP. Okay. The timeline shows the current round, Rising Chaos, special events, and the passage from day to night. We don't need any of that. And now I guess we're going to go into the Dark Cave. But maybe we'll save that for tomorrow's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Our first look at For the King. Super fun game so far, and I am very excited to continue playing. Hopefully you are too. And I guess we'll take on our first dungeon tomorrow. We'll visit the town of Woodsmoke, see what that's all about, and how that advances the storyline here. Hopefully Chaos doesn't catch us. Hopefully finding this well doesn't like ruin our campaign, because it feels like dark times are ahead. But guys, once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I will see you in the next one. Take care.